Alright, good afternoon everyone. So today we are going to discuss on the second movie review. So first of all, I will introduce myself. My name is Lim Zi. So who is the next?
My name is Louisa.
My name is Nur Hidayah.
My name is Nurul Farahin.
My name is Siti Nur Aisyah.
My name is Ian Shah.
My name is Siti Razwani.
My name is Izwin bin Muhammad Hanif.
And my name is Kunjia.
My name is Siti Aisyah.
Alright. So now we will start our discussion. So Nur Hidayah, what's your opinion to this Jumanji the next level?
My opinion in this movie is I really enjoy our second movie review, which is Jumanji the Next Level. I think the storyline is very unique, it's very interesting, it's very funny, and a little bit at the end when Milo decided to stay in the Jumanji. I think this movie want to send this message that everyone has their own weakness and strength, but we still need each other, right? Like the character at the Jumanji, everyone has their own weakness and strength, but they still need each other to complete their task to go out from the Jumanji. And the second one, I think that we willingly sacrifice for people that we care. Like Spencer went to the Jumanji this time, he did not tell anyone, and when their friends figured out, they went to Jumanji, sacrifice their life. Why I say they sacrifice their life? Because they know the risk when they went into the Jumanji. When they cannot finish their task, they will stuck in the Jumanji and cannot go out. But they still sacrifice it and make it to Jumanji to save their friend Spencer. And the last one, I think we need to live in a real world, like right, like Spencer went to the Jumanji again because he want to feel the character again. He want to feel that Dr. Bravestone character that is very strong. And the previous Jumanji, even Dr. Bravestone has no weakness, right? But I think we need to be ourselves. We need to love ourselves because someone will find our uniqueness attractive someday, maybe. So I think, and the case in this movie is very, they really play their role very good. I love, especially Dwayne Johnson and Kevin Hart. I love these duos. I don't know why. I think if the movie have both of them, the movie will be very interesting. I think that's all from me.
Thank you, Hidayah. So Astrian Hafnif, what's your opinion?
Hi everyone. My name is Izwin bin Muhammad Hanif. My metric number is 260 and 720. Okay, for this Jumanji film, used to take on the 1975, which is the player entering the board game. But on 2017, if I'm not mistaken, the player entering a console that bring player into a video game. So the star on this film was Dwayne Johnson, or also known as The Rock. And the director also doing a really good job putting a combination of Kevin Hart and Blackjack in the movie that make a scene to be alive and hilarious. And not to forget to our female star, which is Karen Gillan. For me, this movie is not suitable for underage kid from 4 years old to 11 years old because some of the swear word that mentioned in the script on this film. This movie show us that how important teamwork is. The character can only think themselves, but they need to each other's strength to survive in the next game. So other messages that we can um, we can get after watching this movie was a friendship and also be brave in anything we do and also learn from our mistaken. So I will give 4 out of 5 rating. Thank you.
Thank you. Next, Nurul Farahin, what do you think about this movie?
Hi. Okay. I expected that it would be good, and it was good, but the fact that it was just taken. This is the third time the movie named Jumanji, so I kind of lose the excitement, the thrill. So out of it, I give 3.5 out of 5. But what's surprised me is that the level of friendship the the quadrant have. If one of my friends go into Jumanji, I would just like, yeah, let him be. Maybe he got a reason and just walk out. Okay, so that's all for my opinion. Thank you.
Thank you, Farahim. So next, Siti Raswani. What do you think about this?
Okay. My name is Razwani and my metric number is 02056665. I generally like this movie. It was filmed with a great actor and their chemistry in this whole movie was amazing. First, I really like the Ruby character which played by Karen Gillan. And her performance in this movie is the best I think. And I really like how they strive to survive in the game and try to get out as soon as possible. And I really like they teach us to how to like overcome every obstacles in life. So I think that I really like this movie and it's a great mix between comedy and adventure. That's all from me. Thank you.
Thank you, Siti. So our next is Fien. What do you think about this movie?
Okay. Hello. For this Jumanji, actually, this is my first time I watch for Jumanji. Before that, they have a first Jumanji, but I don't watch it. So when I first watched, I don't understand at all for the story, uh, but it's good. Okay, for this story, we know that there are a bunch of group people or students that trapped into the Jumanji game, and then they need to survive to get out. So for the uh, this movie, I think this movie is amazing because with the adventure and action, they also have a comedy that make the people laugh. And this movie very I think like because we can follow the storyline. The ending kinda cliche. Everybody still alive. So yes, for me this movie very good because from the start to the end of the movie it made me laugh with the Rock and the other actor because the actor very great perform with their different character. Like the Dr. Brainstorm become a Spencer or Eddie. They have different character. Um, okay, for the moral of the story in this movie, in the reality, the Spencer, like Spencer, uh, he's just a he don't have any confidence to meet other people because he think that in real life he like a useless person than in the game. So that's why I think that he become introvert or become disappear from other friend and rarely to reply chat to other friend. So but the ending is good. That's all for me. Thank you.
Thank you, Fien. So our next is Siti Aisha. How do you think about this movie? Hello, Siti Aisha. Are you there?
Okay, sorry. My line just got disconnected just now.
It's okay.
Okay. Okay, so can you hear me? Okay.
Yes,
So
yes.
my name is Sitya Shantasmi. My metric number is 206235. So yeah, I think my opinion will just be the same like the others. But then I will still give my opinion. So I think the story is about like this the second series like of Jumanji, like 2 years after their first adventure in Jumanji, Welcome to the Jungle. So yeah, the group of teenagers, there is Spencer Gilfin, Anthony Fish Johnson, Martha Kepler, and Bethany Walker have separated for college but planned a reunion over Christmas break. But then the night before the reunion, Spencer feeling like he has no purpose, so he gets out the Jumanji game set. And then yeah, they were all was drawn into Jumanji again. And then when they get into Jumanji, so they have been told that Jumanji is suffering from a massive drought, so they have to save Jumanji. But then yeah, there's more obstacles and more danger to overcome. So I think that this movie is suitable for teenagers and also adults. And I would like to give a rating about 7/10 because yeah, this movie is fun because yeah, it's from genre comedy and it made me laugh so much because it's funny, and also it made me feel happy and help to relieve my stress. But then I think it's just like in the game, right? Because they have three life, but then in the real life you only live once. So before this, I would just like, oh, I want to be in Jumanji, but then I think I would like just to prefer to live in the real world. Okay, so I think that's all for my opinion. Thank you.
Thank you, Siti Aisha. So, what do you think about this movie, Pong Chiyong?
Okay. So after I watched this movie was very fun and full of epic journey. So in this movie, I really like the way Kevin Hart talk in this movie when he act like as a hero, like very slow, but the way he talk is very funny. So I really like Kevin Hart in this movie. And I think the message that this movie we can learn is um, you must communicate with other. Like for example, like Spencer and Martha. Spencer and Martha, they study in different place. So when Spencer he saw the Martha social media, he think that now uh, his girlfriend is living in a better life now. So she like just like Beyonce, less confident. So he think the girlfriend one already forget about he, but actually his girlfriend is not forget about him. So moral of the story is if we try to communicate with each other, then we can have less misunderstanding and we can like solve that problem that happen. And overall, this movie is very good, and I really like this movie, and I will give a rating of 4/5 because this movie is fun and very interesting. And I think that's all from me. Thank you.
Thank you, Pong Chiyong, for the different perspective of review. So, our next will be Siti No Aisha.
Okay, hi, my name is Siti Aisha. My metric number is 206573. Okay, for this movie review, I love this movie and it was worth waiting and worth watching it. All the emotion are here and in perfect order and amount. This movie is not only comedy and adventure, but it tells us too much about the important lesson of life. that is life is precious and it has its up and downs. Enjoy friendship and value your friends because they will help you every time. I love the scene where Martha said to Spencer, that with you I am free and I don't need to show off. I can be who I am. We all must have a person like that in our life. This movie also have too much message uh, about the movie, and the level of danger is more than previous part. The character of Valen is less than previous Jumanji. The Riddlers are easy too. They are new level and new Avenger. Um, the two new playing character are so many new strength for the old character. This is great and all the character was well to the point. Chemistry of the Kevin Hart and The Rock is always great. Overall, the movie is complete entertainment and I love this movie. For me, the rating for this movie is 4.5 out of 5, maybe. That's all for me.
This is a high rating for this movie. So our next is Nur Iza. How do you think about this movie?
Is it me? Because I can hear.
Yes, it's you.
Oh, okay, my name is Noriza. My metric number is 207235. So I was say I like this movie because the movie combine fantasy, action, adventure with some comedy and a touch of romance. I will give this movie 4 stars because this movie not only adventure, it told me about life lesson, but I need to watch other Jumanji too to get understand all of this because this is my first time watching Jumanji. So if people ask me what's the spoiler I will give for this Jumanji, the next lever, I will tell them that Spencer and Martha get back together at last. Because I at first I'm kind of I don't know what's happened between them. I don't know. I need to watch 2 more Jumanji. From this movie, I got a life lesson that we need in this movie they told us courage about friendship and about empathy. They got a big what highest level of friendship, I guess. That's all for me.
Thank you, Iza. So now is my opinion. Hello everyone, I am Ji and my matrix number is 205230. In my opinion, the movie Jumanji The Next Level is quite fun, but it's only in at the beginning of the story when they just transport into the video game, and most of them are in different physical appearance compared in their reality. For example, uh, Spencer grandfather as Eddie. He's a very strong man in the game. At the beginning, it is Dr. Bravestone, but his uh, his personality is same as the reality life, as he's very impulsive and always angry. So this will create some funny point in this movie. But after the character they have shift their body after they jump into the river, I don't think there's a lot of funny point in this movie. So overall, I will only give them 3.5 over 5 for this movie. But they will become some touching point. For example, they will fight together to go back for the real life. So, and also I will touch into the screen when Eddie realized Milo, his business partner, have some health problem, and he understands the feeling of Milo wanted to stay in Jumanji but not go back to the reality life. So this screen quite touching me, and I almost cried up for this screen. So the movie also bring us some value of friendship, as friends will never apart from us, maybe in distance but never in heart. Although Spencer and his friend never keep in touch, but they still willing to go in the game. Although it's very dangerous, but they are willing to go in to save Spencer. In conclusion, I think this quite a good movie, but I only rate 3.5 because of the main character, Spencer. He's not mature enough, as he also irresponsible, as he want to go into the game to fight back his confidence. So I don't think this a good storyline at the beginning. So that's all for my opinion. Thank you. So does anyone want to add on something? No. So I conclude this movie is teaching us uh, the friendship and courage. Okay, and
Yes, okay.
and this for all from our movie review. So thank you for the meeting. See you next time.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank
See
you.
you.
Thank you. See you next
Bye.
time.